The next question that we had, like, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced that first year? I know you were trying to build the platform, but like you said, like, you know, you were just trying to get a phone number, just trying to see how people called in. Was it just the technical difficulties? What else did you have?
Yeah, I mean, the challenges, and I think what is a challenge for many today is maintaining consistency.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, like, there's nobody watching. You're not making any money off of it. And I'm still working a full-time job. Like, I got mouths to feed. So it's a lot of work. And so you can
82 games too. So
what's that?
82 games.
82 games.
So yeah.
And that was my commitment to it. Like, I'm here every night, every game. I'm gonna be here. And that was the message. That was the brand I was trying to build. And so it could be humbling on those nights when it is that 17-65 season. People in the middle of the season, people just like, I don't want to watch it. I don't care. So the consistency aspect of it, it will test. It's going to test your patience and test your will. Like, are you truly committed to this? But I just knew that it was going to turn into a viable product, you know, just over time. And then the technical side of things, I had no idea what the audio was going to look like. What cameras do I need? Right. What type of lighting do I need? And so I had to learn that on my own. And so putting that time in to teach myself all of that is a commitment in itself.
Did you reach out to anybody in those initial years or months to try to get maybe advice? And what was were people willing to help you? Was it just sort of like, oh, who's this guy like reaching out to me? Or did you try to really do it on your own? Not
really, because I didn't really have too many people that were in the media industry, audio visual expertise. You know, everybody was more so on the business track or maybe on the blue collar track, but nothing really on that audio visual side. So literally everything from video editing, podcast, platform, where do I need to upload it? How do I need to, upload to social media? What kind of lighting, what kind of mixing board, everything. I had to teach myself everything. And so I had to really go back to school for that.
Yeah.
At the same time, trying to produce a show and figure out how to make a show that people would want to tune into on a nightly basis.
Yeah. You talk about the technical aspect of it, but then how have you improved, I guess, as just like a sports commentator, analyst? Because now, do you look at the game differently?
Yeah, for sure.
And do you feel like you have a responsibility now as far as, it's not just you're seeing the game from, just a visual aspect? Are you incorporating data and things like that? How has that changed over the years?
Yeah, definitely. It changed a lot because, like you said, you're looking at the game a lot differently now. And, in the beginning, I had to really just tap into what I would do is really just tap into trends, tap into stats, do more research, right? So to prepare for a game, I'm not just watching the game at 7:30 or 10 and then talking about it. I'm going before that. Yeah. So I'm tapping in how are the Pacers looking? How are they trending over time? Who's hot right now? What are they doing? What are they doing that has them in the position that they're in? How are the Knicks, conversely? And then after that, I would kind of give like 3 or 4 storylines that I'm trying to track over the game and see if that comes true. Like, I believe, based on how the Pacers are shooting the 3 and the Knicks are defending, I think this might happen, or I'm expecting this to happen, or this is how they may attack Jalen Brunson on the defensive side. So there's different things that I'm looking at now in these games to see, okay, is it going to come true? And then we talk about it in the game.
Yeah.
And
the post-game show.
And because of the post-game show, because, we all have busy lives and you consolidate everything for me, it allows me to be a much more informed fan. Because now I'm watching the game totally differently, because now I know certain spots not to expect certain things, to expect certain things, so I'm looking at the game much more differently than maybe a casual who's just out here like, what's the points, how many points did this guy have, but how did he score those points, was he efficient, right, things of that nature. That's really how I've seen your development, really, like just being somebody, a consumer of your platform. I'm just like, wow, I've really seen you grow, like really to the top of your game, man. So congratulations on that.